All right. Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you for tuning in. If you've got any questions or comments or anything, drop them in the chat, and I will, address those. Today, I wanted to do a live stream that was a little bit different from the other live streams. In that today I just wanted to talk, not specifically about, a musical device or a bit of theory or anything, but just kind of talk about some things that have been on my mind as they relate to music. And there's a few quotes that I've been thinking about a lot. One of them is, creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. And that was said by someone named Scott Adams. I don't know who Scott Adams is. I don't know what Scott Adams does. But I do like that quote. And I think I have a tendency to maybe create lines and then color within those lines when I'm working on music sometimes. And I think it's important to remember that good stuff happens outside of the lines, and that the lines can be erased and that they can be redrawn. And that's a quote that's just really serves as a good reminder for me to not only allow myself to make mistakes, but then to be able to edit those out and to be able to edit them in. Keep the ones that are, like Bob Ross would say, happy little accidents. And if there's a mistake you want to get rid of, use an eraser. And if not, leave it in there, because there's been so much amazing discovery based on mistakes. So many amazing discoveries have been based on mistakes across the board in all fields of life. So I think knowing which of the mistakes are keepers and which to let go is a really valuable lesson. Let me see if I can do this. Sorry. Shoot. I'm rearranging tabs on my window. Oh, that's the one that makes it so dark in here. That's funny. Another thing that I wanted to share was just a story. There's a story about someone who, after a performance by Chick Corea, is talking with Chick after the show, and they say, do you do private lessons? And for those who don't know, Chick Corea is a piano player, composer, band leader, fantastic musician. And so this, person who was at the concert asked if Chick gave music lessons. And the story goes that Chick said, "You want a music lesson? I'll give you one right now." And he's like, "Great." And Chick goes, never let anyone tell you what to listen to. And that may seem not too deep at first, but the more it gets thought about, the deeper it gets. Personally, coming from a conservatory environment, there was a lot of people who had opinions about how music should sound, and that's great because it means that they were listening to music, which is what you want at a conservatory. But the flip side of that is you need to also filter that through yourself. And if you are not relating to something that everyone else relates to, that's okay. And if you are relating to something that no one else relates to, that's okay too. I think it's really important for us to get to the heart of who we are. And a way to do that is to truly be honest with ourselves and what we enjoy and what resonates with us and what doesn't resonate with us. And obviously that's ever changing because we're humans, and what resonates 5 years ago may not resonate anymore, and what resonates now may not resonate in 5 years. That's fine. But I'm just talking about giving yourself the respect to let you explore what you're interested in exploring. If you like in the past, if I was really into some music, but I thought that everyone else thought it was cheesy, versus if someone told me to listen to a piece of music, I would listen to it because it came from outside. Why didn't I allow myself that same respect? Why didn't I allow myself that same willingness to listen? Even if nobody else liked it, if I liked it, that was all that was important. That took me a really, really, really long time to get okay with. So I hope that, everyone out there is comfortable in their own skin. And in some way or another, we're all uncomfortable. But the goal is to just embrace ourselves over the journey of our lifetime. So I hope that makes sense. The last one that I wanted to share was it was from a chess player. Some of you may know, but I'm a big fan of chess. And this one was from a player named Mikhail Tal, who was a world champion. Maybe it was 1960, the year. Anyways, he was a world champion, and he had a incredibly unique, incredibly unorthodox playing style. And this was controversial. And I can relate to him. And sorry, the wheels were turning there. I guess that means I need to say the quote and speak less about him. But the quote is beautiful. He says, "You must take your opponent into a deep, dark forest where 2 + 2 = 5. And the path leading out was only wide enough for one." So I was thinking about this, and I was like, let me substitute a word here. You must take your audience into a deep, dark forest where 2 + 2 = 5. And the path leading out is only wide enough for one. And to me, this means that you need to express, show, convey, open up a unique world. Your unique world. You need to open that up to the audience and get them so captivated that they have no alternative but to hear music the way you hear music, or to hear your piece of music the way you hear music. And I'll try not to say too much about it because I think that quote is just perfect the way it is. But I think it's really about inviting people to share in our experience, and for them to having heard things from our point of view, they can't deny that our point of view is valid. I hope that makes sense. I hope you liked the live stream today. Any questions, comments, or whatever, just leave them in the chat. I know this wasn't like a super meat and potatoes, here's how you do music kind of a day, but if anybody is interested in some private lessons, I would love to help you out. I offer 100% money back guarantee. And just hit me up and we'll talk. I'll see you all next Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. Have a great day.